Welcome back again, and in this lesson we will discuss more ESL vocabulary and terminology. Motherese. This is how people talk to children under 6 years old. There is a different way of talking to children than to teenagers. Negative transfer is when a person of one language uses their grammar terms or the grammar use when trying to learn a new language. So they may say sick clock, 3 rice. Overgeneralization is when a speaker makes general mistakes in English such as good, gooder or goodest, or mouse and mouses, or using the word funny when talking about something that's fun. Overextension is when speakers show more general meanings. All animals are dogs because they have 4 legs. They may think a horse, a cat, and a cow is a dog because of this. A peer review is when a teacher asks another teacher to watch them instruct and give them a review of their performance. Pidgin is when 2 languages used together to be able to communicate, like in Louisiana. They used French and English to communicate, and Old English and Western African languages involved into a Creole in the South. Pinyin is the Roman alphabet writing system in Mandarin Chinese. Polyglot is an individual who can speak more than one language. Proto-Germanic is the language that derives from German, which is English. A pyramid discussion is an activity when students are given a task. You're stranded on a deserted island and you need to take 4 items, so each student would write 4 items. Then the teachers would pair the students off, and then the students would compare their 4 items and decide which 4 items to take from those 8 items. Then it goes to 4 students and would continue until the whole class has an agreement on the 4 items. Rate of speech is the wait time a teacher uses when they're asking students questions and the teacher awaits for an answer. Recast is when a teacher corrects the student's mistake by asking the questions, like the students may say I have nothing paper, and the teacher may state back, you mean you have no paper, hoping that the student will understand that they made an error and will fix it. A register is a language people use depending on who they're speaking to. Social registers are totally different ways students talk to the teacher or the way they would talk to their parents. Retreating from discussion, you may say you know what I mean because you don't know exactly how to describe something. A chatting with task is when students are asked to repeat what they hear rapidly, so you may say dog or the students say dog very quickly. Spoonerism is a speech error where a word is replaced by another accidentally, so you might say, I hissed my lesson, and instead of I missed my lesson. Social dialect is a dialect spoken by group, ethnic, age, gender. Refer to register. A speech act is an action where you accomplish something by talking with someone, for example ordering food, promising, greeting, etc. Some skills are derived from the 4 main skills: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. They're skimming, scanning, editing. Survival English, the English skills needed to survive. Shopping, paying bills, and so forth. Target language is the language that is being learned, so you could say L1 or L2. L2 is the language that you're learning. L1 would be the language that you grew up with. Universal grammar is the principles and properties of grammar of all languages created by Chomsky. Word is the smallest unit of grammar that can still relate a message or meaning, like hello everyone would know what that means, but if I said tree to you, what would that mean? Word generation is an activity where students create words from a root word like pour, export, import, and deport. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time.